You're listening to this episode on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or YouTube. Hit that subscribe button and leave us a comment. It would greatly benefit the show. Well, would you like to introduce the guest, Kyle?
Oh, we're going to make that a thing where I introduce the guest?
Yeah, because you always have the first question.
Oh, that's fair. I was setting the timer so I don't go too far past for you because I don't want you to have to edit too much. This is the married couple right here.
You didn't care about
Farx is on the show, but this time. But also, nice
you didn't care about that before, when I was editing an hour and a half. Sometimes I need two, yeah.
I am very sorry the show has gone long before. I always remind the affiliates when we are. Welcome to MBwTFB with the Farx brothers. As you already said, we're here this time with our dear friend, Chelsie Marie Knight. Do you go by all three names?
No.
Whoa, middle name.
That was so weird.
That's
Is that even your middle name?
It's everyone's middle name.
Because on Facebook, you are your first name, middle name, and then in my phone, you're your first name, last name. And so it's really screwed me up. And what you're a multi-hyphen, or no, you're a writer. You just say you're a writer, right?
It's just writer, Chelsie
But you're
Knight.
a producer, writer and producer.
I haven't produced anything, so I'm producing. I'm just, I guess I am a development.
Is that like someone who's pregnant with their first baby going like, I'm a mother? Like, would you as mothers, let's start this off hot.
All right.
Gosh.
Would you as mothers quibble with a woman who says she's pregnant with her first? She has not birthed the baby yet. If she says she's a mother, would you? She's not a mother yet.
Yeah, she is a mom.
She's real close.
She has a baby in there.
So you say close, you say yes.
Well, there's a baby in her, so she's a mom.
It's only a baby if taken away from her, not by her choice.
What?
Or no, the opposite. It's
What?
only that's
the only way it's a baby.
because she could have a legal abortion, but if someone killed her, it'd be a double homicide, and that's the thing that Charlie Kirk always
Do they
used.
qualify that?
Wait, what does that have to do with it being a baby?
Well,
Should we get into this?
when does life begin? When the baby takes its first breath after?
This is why you're all here. We're here to
I think it's helpful to know that
politics.
you see, it's not politics. It's life itself. It's philosophy. Everything's political.
This is all about philosophy. Am I supposed to look at the camera?
You don't have to.
The entire time?
It's really funny when guests do. I'm trying to think. There's an episode coming out this week.
I don't even know which one to look at. Both?
Well, one of them's my camera.
That one does see you. This one probably doesn't.
Okay, I'll just look at this one the whole time.
Stare down.
You're one of the people who badgered us about getting video on the show, which I appreciate.
That's what all the big podcasters do. So you might as well do
You're
what
on
they're
a big
doing.
podcast.
We got to follow the cool kids.
Which is why I was surprised that you guys have video.
Actually, until
Call Her Daddy, Movie Baiters, same thing.
Do you listen to Call Her Daddy?
I do.
Regularly?
Well, she's gotten much. Oh, well, let me be careful with.
Alex Cooper?
Her content is not as vulgar as it used to be. Which is fine that it was, but I'm more into what she's doing now, which she just interviews really interesting people, and she's actually really, in my opinion, she's a really smart person.
Alex Cooper.
Yeah,
Was she
she's
formerly
very intelligent.
Is she with Barstool? Is that?
She was. I don't know if she still is.
Isn't
I
that
think she's
still
doing her
Barstool?
own.
Oh, it's not. It's
I think she's doing. I think she might be serious now. Like
She
the
wasn't before?
Sirius XM.
Oh.
Sirius. Yeah.
They might get licensed that way and still. Yeah, I don't know. I remember something, but I don't
know if she's still with them. But
wait, has anyone else listened to the show? Call Her Daddy.
Oh, it's
Daddy,
actually.
no.
Oh, you guys really should, especially men.
I listen to it. When she has a guest I'm interested in. I listened to the Kamala Harris one where Kamala Harris made her reconstruct her entire set at extreme cost.
Yeah, I didn't listen to that one.
Oh, well. I listened to the Gwyneth Paltrow one where Gwyneth Paltrow, as a late 40s-year-old woman, started talking about doinking mid-20s people.
Oh, yeah.
And her daughter is slightly younger than the boys, or men. Sorry.
Whoa,
I'm sorry to anyone that's sleeping with Gwyneth Paltrow and whose brain recently finally formed. But
well, she's doing what older men do, right?
Yeah, I think it's interesting when either side of the aisle does it, the male or
it's just,
female.
Yeah, it's just a midlife crisis thing, I'm sure. Stunted maturity.
No, I think if you could, if they let you do it, if they let you do it, it's how would you feel if your son was very successful? Because you have a son, you're a you're a boy mom because they say girl
Boy
dad.
mom.
I hate girl dad.
Girl
Like,
mom.
He's a girl dad. Ugh. How do you
I-
feel about being called a boy mom?
Well, I have girls too, so I'm
Yeah,
never
I
called a boy
don't think you
mom.
can count that.
Yeah,
It's
you
only
only
if
are
a regular
called-
mom.
Yeah.
You're only called that if you have only one gender.
Yeah, only
They're
one
like, oh, I'm
gender,
a
yeah.
girl mom, I'm a boy. But if you have both, you're
You're just a mom.
non-binary.
Well, as I've been told by the fairer sex, I didn't have any of them. My wife had them. I was present and an important
Okay.
part of the
Yes.
starting of the process.
Yeah.
She's never cared that I'm that like decorous about it.
I mean, it's the truth, right?
Yeah.
You can put it in so many words. It's like, that's an accurate description.
My loquaciousness around reality does not impress
Yo,
you.
what?
Loquacious.
Yeah, that's two.
Okay.
Quavo and loquacious.
He's
What's
a vocab man.
what's
Loquacious.
loquacious?
You know what?
I'm gonna, if I have another kid, I'm gonna name it Loquacious.
Please have a fifth child so that we
Loquacious
can
Kyle.
name the child loquacious.
Loquacious.
That's what would the middle name of Loquacious Knight be?
There's like a lot that just went through my head.
Well,
And I'm
well.
like, I shouldn't be saying that. Probably just Marie.
I was
Marie.
thinking
After
Loquacious.
herself.
Loquacious is a woman.
Loquacious Marie. Loquacious could be a boy or a girl. I don't know yet.
Yeah.
Whatever pops out.
For some reason,
I have a
thought
daughter
loquacious-
named Boston, so apparently it doesn't matter.
That's true.
Yeah. Yeah, Boston's my fourth.
Oh,
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. We
I
ran out of boy names or B names for girls.
because all your girls have B names
All
and
my
your
kids have B names.
even the boy. That's
Bo,
right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yep,
yes.
all B's. And one of my and I have a dog named Bailey and a cat named Binks,
Wow.
but then another dog named Greco.
The hell is
And
he
I'm
doing?
Chelsea. Me and Greco are outsiders, and we have two fish, but they don't have names yet.
Her sister had to name her the boy child that she had with a
Yo,
with a
why
J.
say it like that?
Like because all on her sister's husband's side, all the men have J
J
names.
names.
Yeah,
Oh,
I don't.
wow.
You know, it just kind of started. I don't know even why I did it. It's not like I have a passion for B. It just kind of happened. I don't know.
I'd
Well,
like
wait, technically, isn't your
It
whole
was gonna.
family
We were gonna
K
do
names?
all biblical names, and then that just didn't happen.
my
and then we
sister
did all
and her.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Biblical names.
Yeah, like, because, I mean, we still are Christians, but, like, we are really
Well, this isn't a political podcast.
heavy.
excuse me.
Yeah, sorry, everyone. But we were really into it, and we still are, but, like, really into it. And we're like, all of our kids must be named, like, a lot of, like, Christian families do that. They name their kids, like, Elijah, Uriah.
Malachi.
Like, yeah, like,
Jebediah.
yeah, Zazariah.
No one's naming
Ebenezer.
seriously naming their son Jebediah today. Maybe Jedediah, and then they go by Jed.
It's like
but
a lot of Elijahs and Abigail, Eve.
Sarah.
The-
There's so many.
Yep. Yeah.
Esther.
It's a very
Keep
like
going.
hip thing to do if you're Christian.
Get-
It shows that you're serious.
Yeah, that's what Jesus checks on the way in.
Jeez.
I'm sorry, St. Peter's the one at the gate. I
Yeah,
won't listen
come
to
on, I
the.
thought you were a Christian man.
Yeah.
I am. I'm following it as closely as I follow the MCU. Watch how I do this pivot. You need a partner in your life to produce progeny. You recently were.
Good transition.
I haven't finished my transition. I'm in the middle here.
Sorry.
Doctor's holding the knife.
Okay.
You wanted to talk about the concept of being partnered to a creative person, which you were saying. I
You
really
remember that?
Yes, when you talk to me,
Wow.
I listen and remember.
That's
When you-
impressive.
When
Okay.
you
Wow,
talk
that's
to me,
two things
I-
now.
I listen.
He, last time he only listens, not remembers.
Yeah.
Yeah. When women speak, I listen and remember.
Yeah.
Kyle is growing.
Ladies.
Yeah.
No, my wife laughed. So, Nick, what do you think that means when I talk?
Why the
About-
fuck you ask me?
This is when Nick comes in.
Can I?
Well,
can
you
I
asked
talk?
you
what?
asked a question, so
Okay, I will throw it to Chelsea. Thank you, dear, Mrs. Farx, keeping me in line. And then I'm coming to you after she answers
All right.
because I've got something specific as it relates to you.
What was the question?
Why did you want to talk about that topic, and in what way is best to discuss it after we've
gosh.
discussed the Bible, naming kids, and the call her daddy, which I have shown my bona fides by having
Your
listened
what?
to. Bona fides. I'm sorry, I can't help it. I always want to say bona fides.
Okay, I'm gonna try to be like really concise.
Mm-hmm.
I think that when you have a creative endeavor or like a creative soul where you feel like you need to like make things, it's 10 times easier when you have somebody supporting you through it. And I think like when you have the type of personality that we do, I think like for people that might not have that drive, it kind of can be annoying sometimes. But I don't want to speak for everybody, but I do know that like she's like, finally somebody say it.
Someone said it.
Well, like, because there's so many like hopes and work that goes unnoticed, and sometimes it can look like we're crazy because we don't give up and we keep trying and trying and trying. And I think somebody that doesn't have that desire might look at it and be like, how am I like, this is hard to support because it's not like a black and white job, I guess.
Right.
And it takes resources away from the family too. It takes away like money sometimes, time. Like even like some of the festivals you go to, you come back and you're just like, did I get out of that what I needed to justify doing it, right? So it really helps to have somebody be like, it's okay that you're doing this because it makes you happy. So, yeah, did that answer the question?
Oh,
Yeah.
how do you feel about it?
Well, I'll just follow-up question, like, I want to phrase it the right way, but I don't know if
You
I
do
would
not
call...
have to do that. No one's going to check.
I know.
Must phrase it correctly. Yeah, I think like the creative journey, and this sounds the creative journey, ew, but like the like when you're in your head, like coming up with all these things like that you want to make or do or write, you can feel kind of crazy sometimes because the world sometimes can feel really like not fun or creative and just so like all about what you get out of something. And so it can feel really, you can feel really stupid and you just want to give up. And then you can have your significant other be like, hey, this is really cool. Like support you in it. And I think like that is a game changer for creatives. And I see like, I think a lot of people give up because they don't have that.
A support system?
Yeah.
Or do you feel any
someone
kind of
to tell
like...
them that they're like not stupid.
To go after it? Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, it's nice to have. But I am wondering, like, do you have any kind of guilt? Like, you have to be very
All the
selective.
time.
All
Always.
the time? That never
Binary,
goes away?
do you have guilt?
No, I mean, not, you know what I mean? Like,
All
even
the
though your
time.
partner is very supportive, he's telling you to go do these things. This is cool. This is fun. You got to keep going. How do you
Well,
deal
so-
with that kind of guilt?
Well, sometimes I think it's not always easy for him to feel that way either, though, because like our lives are very like stressful. We have 4 little kids,
Right.
and like so he has to remind himself to be that way because that's the way he wants to be. And then I have to remember to tell myself that about myself too, because like I can be my own biggest critic. Like I can
Right.
be like, this is, what am I doing? Like all this stuff is on my computer, nothing's happened yet. Like, am I just crazy for wanting to do this stuff? And so like I can't judge him for when he's having moments of weakness, being
Right.
like, well, if you go to this, like, what are you going to try to get out of it? Because I'm thinking the same things to myself,
Yeah.
if that makes sense. So I have to
It
hold
is.
myself to the same standard that I'm holding other people. Like, if I expect him to think that my enjoyment's valuable enough to do these things, then I have to think that about myself too.
Right.
And I do notice that if I get upset, like, with him, it's usually me just being, like, insecure about what I'm doing. If that makes sense.
It does.
Oh, I'm aware that partners can get mad at each other for their own insecurities. Speaking as an insecure American sometimes.
Yeah.
Wait, why are you so specific about the American part, though?
That's just funny to say. Like, I'm kind of against saying blah, blah, blah American. It's just everyone's American. That's, we're when you're here, you're family, you know?
Chelsea, that was so well said. And it's funny because, like, to kind of twist it the other way, sometimes I feel like, because I don't have that drive, that artistic, creative, like, drive at all.
Right.
I'm just, like,
Well,
good with, like,
it's
going to
usually
work, coming home.
opposites attract.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so it's like, well, am I supposed to have that? Like, is there supposed to be something else in my life besides, like, the
Right.
family and, you know, whatever, like, normal things that I do that aren't, like, striving for something more creatively? And then probably a bigger frustration from, like, the supporting person side is when you do go to something like an event that you're excited about. It's like, yeah, that's great, you should go. and then you come home and complain about it, then
Yeah.
it's like,
Yeah.
then why did we,
Yeah,
then
why do
what's
you
the
do the
point?
things
So-
you do, Cal?
Absolutely. And well, and like this type of world is really confusing because you put in so much work and then sometimes nothing, well, a lot of times nothing comes out of it. And so like your significant other is like, okay, dude, like we need to produce something because like this keeps going and going, and like there can be tension there.
Yeah.
Because just a regular job, you go, you do it, you get paid, you come home, like what you expect is what comes out, and this is all kind of a gamble. And even if you try not to, you do take resources from the family, whether it's your attention or time, money, because there's that opportunity cost. Everything you put into this, you're taking away from something else that could be maybe, doing something.
Yeah.
So I do think
It's
that's
hard.
I think that's why a lot of creatives like do give up, because there is that pressure. But I do know that like creatives who do have that support, they're able to make even better stuff because they're like filled up, I guess.
Right, yeah.
But most creatives I know, they're married to like somebody who's not
Oh,
a
right.
creative. I don't know. It's usually opposites because like those personalities seem to go together. At least that's what I've noticed.
I'm sure we've all been waiting with bated breath to know what I wanted to talk about as it relates to Nick Farx.
All right. Because he's single?
Yeah, I'm curious
No,
too.
well, I mean, yes, ladies, he is single. You know how to get a hold of
This
us
is-
through the show.
He's
This
on
is
Tinder.
no
Farmers only.
The farmers. Yeah, it's Christian Mingle that Nick is using.
Plenty of fish.
Just Christian Mingle, and he's really into eschatology. I think I'm using
Eschatology? What is that? Yeah.
Eschatology. It's the word for Christians who worry about the end times.
Wow.
Recently,
You did mention
Nick,
that.
Yeah.
What?
I did?
Constantly.
Yeah, on your Christian Mingle profile,
Oh,
which will be linked in this episode. And I want to be sensitive here. He mentioned that you're single. Very not sensitive.
I mean, I am also single, ladies.
Ooh, we're a dating podcast.
I will come back to you two to validate their what qualities as humans or whatever. after
Well,
this.
I don't need that validation. I'm good.
Oh,
You don't need an endorsement? Jeez,
No,
all right.
okay.
From my wife, Mrs. Sparks, your sister-in-law. What I'm trying to be sensitive about is you recently completed a feature, which we talked about
What?
on the last time you were on.
It's not done in my book. It's
oh,
got like
you
a
wrote
month
you
left.
wrote it? I
Yeah.
thought you meant you like filmed
Yeah, I
a
filmed
feature.
it myself, and I played all roles.
He has the 2 hours and 18-minute script that he wants to cut down to an hour 50. Correct?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Which is
So he wants to lose. He's been working on losing like 15 pounds. I mean, 18 pages. And
I'm doing the pounds too.
I'm-
I'm probably gonna gain that much though over the winter, but I'd like to lose 15 actual pounds as well.
what I found very touching about I think, it wasn't the relationship you're going to have for the rest of your life, but that your ex reached out after she found out you finished and
sure.
wanted to, be very positive about that. I think that's something we should celebrate, that, in a healthy, world, like just because you guys aren't going to, get married and have kids or whatever, that doesn't mean she didn't like recognize what an accomplishment that was. And I think it goes to Chelsea's point about like let me speak positively about your ex-girlfriend who doesn't know me
She's
very well.
listening.
I just think it's a very positive thing that she did that for
Yeah.
this person she clearly cared about. And, that, I don't know, how do you feel about that being, how did you feel about it? Did it make you feel good?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
How did it make you feel good?
How did it make you feel good?
Yeah, like I asked a closed-ended question, so now I'm asking a more open one to encourage you.
How did it make me feel good? Like what kind of good? Or
There's
how-
kinds of good. She
or-
talked about souls earlier, and I was confused on that because we've had
Okay.
guests that say they don't believe in souls, but we'll get to it.
Oh, I wasn't here for that.
I know. It was the Tron episode. It's come out by now. People are seeing this.
All right. So how did it? You mean like why did it? How meaning more like why?
A better question I could have asked would be, why did it make you feel good, Nick Farx, to have your ex-girlfriend say, hey, I feel proud of you that you finished this thing you were trying to accomplish. you typed up 138 pages that had very few, mistakes in them that I could find. And,
Autocorrect, man.
yeah,
Get on that. It's the future.
You put everything through AI, I know. I'm just kidding.
Oh,
He did not. He did not. I have done that with a script, and it's great for like reducing words. Like, give this to me with less words.
an entire script?
Not well, like the first 15 pages of a 30-page script.
All right.
Yeah.
Sure, wink.
No, I didn't. I can only go scene by scene because if you get too much, it screws up. So if you just give it pieces and then go, okay, you got about the 30% here I can use.
It's not something we made, right?
No.
All right, great.
It's not. No. But I based on testing it with that process, I would feel comfortable. Hey, are we gonna, we can leave the AI conversations.
Yeah.
Nick is telling us why he felt good.
Yeah. Well, I think it would be the same. I think it doesn't really have anything to do with the fact that we were broken up. I mean, it could mean more in the sense that you could be surprised that two people who broke up are still, on good terms. But that's kind of its own thing. That's nothing to do with that's just its own thing. Like, that might be surprising compared to it depends on who you know, and like who's gone through. Have you witnessed more bad breakups over good breakups? And that's so it depends on the person who is observing.
I have seen breakups in the community that have negatively affected the community.
In
I'm
the
not going
film
to say
community?
who.
You
Yes.
mean like romantic breakups?
Yeah, and actually, one of the ones I'm thinking of, the other person wasn't in the film community, but that was the person.
Oh yeah.
I don't even know if we're thinking of the same person.
We might be. I
The way
think.
you said that, I think you're fucking with me. But
No, I
it
mean
doesn't
I
matter
have
'cause we might even be thinking of different people. It doesn't matter. I've just seen it. You're right. You're right. I've seen it the opposite.
Yeah, so that part is kind of its own thing. Someone might be surprised by that because they've only seen bad breakups. So when you see like a good breakup, then that's surprising. But like as far as the creative thing specifically, I think it would be the same regardless. Even if if it happened when we were still together, like just not being. I think it feels good because it's like you're not alone on your what otherwise can feel like a lonely journey. And like, especially with writing, you're just sitting and doing it by yourself, like for so many hours at a time, and everything's so internalized, like you don't, like there's so much going on in your head that no one around you, even if you're living with this person, like necessarily sees. So to have someone, kind of be invested in it, and at least a fraction of the investment that you have in it.
I haven't asked this question before to you in private, so I'm curious. What did you tell her about what you were writing? Like, how much did you tell her? Like, there were days I'm sure you took like hours to write, and maybe didn't like interact with her as much. And then it's like she might go like, "How many pages did you write?" And maybe you wrote 5 or so. Like, what kind of things did you tell her, and how did you tell her? Did she ask? Take any of those questions?
Yeah, she would never ask like how many pages.
Thank God.
Yeah, I mean, like, what?
Because we ask them way too often.
Yeah, I mean, I was a bad partner on that.
So, but no, just like did I get stuff done? Am I happy with what I got done?
Did you ever complain about what you were trying to do to her? Because like it's no secret in this room. I have come back from events and complained to Mrs. Farx about what I thought the success of that event was. And honestly, I complained to her because I was afraid if I complained to either of you, I'd bring you down. And I need you guys, on board and moving forward. So,
did I ever complain about like what I was doing? Like
with anything, making movies or otherwise, not related to your commercial industrial work.
Oh, anything frustrating? Okay. Yeah. Well. No, I would normally complain about my regular job.
Sure.
Not, I mean, I might like go on a little bit about like, oh, I'm trying to figure out this plot point or whatever, something that gets really in the weeds if you try to explain it, especially to someone who doesn't write. It's like, well, this happens to happen this way, and then you can't. Before too long, you worry that they're like, just shut up,
Yeah.
because it's like,
Wait, why do you say that? No, do you like talk to Dr. Ben about
Dr. Ben.
That's what I call him in my head.
It's so good.
You're welcome, sir.
The ultimate respect.
I call lots of people doctor.
Yeah.
Arthur
think-
Hay calls everyone doctor. Hey Arthur, we've got to get book you.
I think like I mean, I don't get in the weeds with explaining what I'm trying to do because it's confusing to someone who's not like in it. But I think like what's really important and what I think like you were alluding to is like it's humans' natural tendency to want their life to be witnessed by someone. I mean, I think that's why we have relationships. You want there to be someone witnessing your life. You want like even if they're not involved, like if you're alone doing stuff and nobody's there to like see you or witness, then it almost feels kind of pointless. And so I think that's just like one of like the biological desires of every human being. You want someone witnessing like you existing. And so, yeah, like your ex, even if she doesn't know like what it's about, she witnessed that you were doing something, and she witnessed you finishing it. And I think without a witness, it can feel very lonely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you remember being very encouraging to him last time you were on the podcast? You're like, you're going to finish it? And you're...
I really don't.
Oh, yeah. See, this
But
is
I'm
the
glad I
problem.
was encouraging.
Oh, yes, very much. I think,
Yeah.
didn't you even
Can you
find her
flip
encouraging?
that back up a little bit? Yeah, kind of.
Keep this in. I'm going to talk so that you have to keep this in.
The
Dear
wit-
sweet.
I was going to say the witness thing is very interesting because I don't have that feeling at all whatsoever, like needing to really have people know maybe what I'm doing. But I was reading an article today about like the younger generations like putting everything online. And so that makes
Yes.
perfect sense because it's like, oh, they're just by
Yes.
themselves doing whatever, but they have to show everybody like, look how cool whatever it is I'm doing is, and just constantly
Yes.
putting that information like out to the world. I'm like, I would never do that, but I'm much older than 15 to 20-year-olds or whoever's doing that. So
Well, one thing I've noticed is a lot of times I get really like I get down about myself because I'll see like stay-at-home moms like really crushing it, like because I've spent a lot of time home alone with my kids and it's really hard a lot. And so I'll watch reels of like these moms that are alone, but they're like making bread from scratch, they're feeding their chickens, they're homeschooling, they're like amazing. But then I also have to remind myself, I'm like, they're doing this in front of a camera. Like there's literally a phone, and they would not, the only reason that they're doing this is because they know someone is witnessing them. It's not a bad thing, but it brings me to reality. I'm like, okay, the reason this is hard, I mean, there's a lot of reasons, but like the core reason is like the solitude, the loneliness. Like nobody can witness me doing great things for my kids. It's just me and the kids, and obviously the kids can, but like there's this primal need, I think, just like, because like even at your work, even though you might not feel like you need to be witnessed, like you are, because you have coworkers who know if you're dead or not, right? Like they know you exist, they know things about you, they see you doing work. And so like when you're alone, and writing is not the same as being a stay-at-home mom, but it's same in the way that you do it alone and there's nobody witnessing. Sometimes like it feels just better if someone like goes over your shoulder and is like, oh, can I read your script? Like, how far are you? You know, it's like those little moments where you're like, oh yeah, I do exist. Right. And
Dr.
I think that's,
Ben asks to read it?
no,
I was going to say, Mrs. Farx never asks.
no, he doesn't.
I force her to
Not in a bad
sometimes.
way, but he just gets lost. He's like, I don't understand what this is saying. But what was I? Oh, I think that's also, again, that's why like all these award shows are so important, right? Like people want to be witnessed. Like they're like, they think having a Grammy and standing in front of people, they're like, I made it because these people are telling me I made it.
Oh,
They're
you
witnessing
mean those
me.
award shows?
Any
Not like-
award show,
At any level. Well, I wasn't gonna
any
say
award show at
award
any
ones.
level is just another act of wanting to be witnessed. And
Because the
that's-
pay sucks.
What? For an actor?
Well, no, again,
Depends.
it's like a job of solitude. If you're working with other people, it feels better. But that once you're on production, it feels better. But like it's the lonely writing time, right?
Yeah.
Like where you're not being witnessed. I keep saying witnessed, but
We have
Mad Max.
we had someone
yeah,
recently on the show
being
who,
seen.
yeah,
like,
yeah,
yeah.
someone on the show who's in a band, and they talked about when the tour ends, how being at home sucks because now you're not being witnessed.
Yes.
You had somewhere to be. Somebody needed you to be
Yes.
somewhere, and then yet people came and they saw you. They witnessed you.
Yes.
Witness.
Yeah.
And then then you're just at home and you don't have to, like, I don't necessarily crave my other part of my entertainment job when I have to be somewhere and like perform. But there are times like I feel like, oh man, people need me today.
Yeah.
I need to be somewhere.
Feel important.
And I'm glad I got that laugh out of you because like people need me and I need to be needed. Hey, listen. That's why we're on camera.
Yeah.
Quick pivot, even though we should be done with this segment. Tell the affiliates I'm going to go long just on this one, just on the interview site. Is it okay to like?
No, go ahead.
This can go into the.
I mean, this is getting deep. This is
yeah,
like
maybe we
philosophy.
should keep going.
We're about to. I mean, obviously, everyone knows we already had an hour-long debate before this about the TV show Wayward.
We did? Yeah.
No, we record that
did.
after this.
Yeah.
Oh, we
and,
did,
and then it gets
You
released
did.
before this, and this is your interview. But no, we figured all this out after you were on the show last time.
Perfect. Okay.
Yeah.
It was an evolution because we were like, maybe what we should do is like interview them, but put that out last, and then it gets people comfortable. Non-spoiler, spoiler that comes in,
And then break the fourth wall every time you get.
every time in the interview, I feel like I need to.
Can I give a really quick example of something really cool that I saw?
I want you to give all the examples.
So in relation to the spouse conversation, one of my friends was filming a video, and I was helping out with it, and his spouse was there, and she was telling me, she's like, I'm like, this is totally not like my thing. I'm not like super into comedy. Like, this is totally his thing. But like the entire time on set, she was like carrying things, cooking things, moving people around, and was like so present. And I'm like, that shows that you don't have to get it, but as long as you can love and support the person, that's all they need. And it was just really cool to see her just like, I mean, she was like his right-hand man. And I know she didn't read the script. I know that she like, well, I don't know that, but like she was just very clear that this wasn't her thing, but she made it her thing because she loves him so much. And I thought that was really cool.
And she wanted it to be successful.
No, she didn't. She
doesn't care
no,
if it's successful.
Well, she doesn't. She cares for him.
Sure.
Like, she's like, it'll make him happy, but nothing in her is like, oh, like, I'll get, there was nothing there where she's like, I need this, like, for me or anything. She mostly, like, it was very clear that she just wanted her husband to be happy and have a good time. And
nice.
I was like, that is legit. I love that. But I'm sure that they've had moments, where, like, we all do, where it's like, okay, like, where is this going? But in case any spouses are listening, that was, like, a cool example.
Do that, spouses that are uncreative. See, okay, so two of the topics we didn't get to in your interview that maybe will come up in the debate are...
What do you mean? We just had a debate.
The debate we've already had would be the concept of, like, some people... Like, I think everyone's creative. I disagree with you. I think everyone's creative just in a different way. And their creativity would be, like... comes out like that.
Yeah, in a
I don't know
way.
Tony's wife. I don't even know her name.
I didn't say Tony. I just said
Tony. I knew she was talking about you. Sorry.
he has a really cool wife.
Your wife is
And
cool.
he's really cool too.
Witness me.
No, you're right. Like
Sorry.
that should be the caption for it.
Witness me. You don't even know what that's from, do you? Fury Road.
My husband's
Okay.
creativeness is cooking.
Oh.
He really he has other things too, but cooking. What's your creative thing? You got something.
I don't think so.
Oh.
No, I think
What is
that,
her creative? You probably know.
Yeah, she is often able to, in the moment, be on the same level of creativity with the children and facilitate that. And I'm not saying like, and before we had kids, I witnessed my wife with like my niece and nephew, and this will sound dumb, but one of the things that helped me understand, she's a real one, or like had like a soul or something. Sorry, was like, Christmas is nice with kids. Like usually, I've just been doing Christmas as an adult. Like you've probably not had a Christmas without kids in ever.
Right. Yeah.
And like I've never not had a Christmas around children.
Yeah.
But because you're separate, your mother and father, my mother-in-law and father-in-law, are geographically separated from the families they grew up with. You didn't grow up with like lots of kids unless you traveled. Whereas I was either the kid and then kids were around pretty quickly in the families I grew up in. So just like, I think being able to have a connection with a child offers childlike wonder. Was that a, did you just rip one?
No, is this?
You gotta remake the noise.
See, I have
because we're not gonna
childlike
believe
humor. I don't have childlike wonder. That's the problem.
He's trying to repeat it in his chair.
Yeah.
It's
No,
already.
it was the chair, guys. And the other thing we didn't get to was creative partnerships, and I feel like that relates to
Oh my god.
the.
That reenactment.
Yeah, you're welcome. You'll think about that. You could probably make that a reel.
Yeah.
You know what? Actually, can we? Before you get to ask the last question, can you accuse him of the reels he's like?
You know what? Accuse me of what?
Yeah. 'cause
I thought for sure that Kyle had picked like the specific clips
yeah.
because they're all like provocative in some way.
Well, that's
especially
all the
lately.
jokes he
And
makes.
he's like,
Yeah.
he's like, oh, that's Kirk. I'm like, so I guess it's Kirk.
No, in Kirk's defense, after I've started this argument, let me defend my brother. Wife, he said in some of the episodes, finding clip moments wasn't as easy, so it was easy to go to provocative things.
Yeah,
Versus,
something that made me laugh.
yeah.
It's like your whole, like, I don't want to say vibe, but like, it just really kind of took a
Matches with the
turn,
show.
like a kind of like a sexual turn.
His
I would
alter
say.
ego
So.
came out.
The name
Something
of
else
the
came
show
out,
is
too.
Masturbators with the Farx
Yeah.
Brothers.
That
Sorry,
wasn't-
what?
I said
that
something else
wasn't-
came out too. There you go. Look up that.
Look at that.
Kevin Smith wrote a Batman comic once where he peed a little bit after an
Batman?
explosion. Yeah, because
Wow.
they come out every month, and it was called like the Widening Gile or something. He took so much crap, and pun intended, for writing that Batman peed himself a little bit in his suit during an explosion. Because like an explosion went off, and you probably pee yourself a little bit if like
Yeah,
you know.
probably.
Wait, was there like a specific panel of his crotch and it was wet?
It's what?
No, I just said
Like,
in the
what?
like. I think
What?
Batman
How?
just goes, "Damn, I pissed myself a
Oh,
little."
Oh,
there."
that's
Like,
fine.
Okay.
Thank you. Yeah. Would Alex Cooper? It was that kind of vulgar thing she'd get into.
No. No. I mean, like,
What's vulgar? Of
well,
the
she
common
used
class?
to, like, her show used to be mostly about, like, her hookups and stuff. Like, it was,
Like
like,
guys we fucked.
excuse me?
What?
There is a famous podcast
Yeah.
called "Guys We Fucked." I went
Yeah,
through it.
yeah,
Oh.
it was, I mean,
At
it
the
was,
Women's Center.
it was, like really, like, hookup-y stuff, and that was before I even heard about her. I heard about her because she, like, interviewed somebody I really liked. I don't remember. I've been listening to her for a long time now.
Cool.
So I didn't even know, like, her back then, but she brings it up sometimes. She's like, I was known to be, like, have very vulgar stuff, and, like, which is fine. It's just, like, she's old, she's married now, and, like, doesn't really have tales to tell. So now, where was I going with that?
Just what you
Vulgar.
meant by vulgarity
Yeah.
versus,
Yeah, now once in a while she'll get, like, a little vulgar, but it's not, like, gross. Like, it's like something you wouldn't be, like, weirded out if someone saw you listening to it, you know?
Uh-huh.
So
Nothing
the-
explicit.
Someone at the gym today said that sometimes myself and another is a woman of color make jokes that are too sexual. And one of the jokes she
Someone
made.
said that to you?
Someone said it to a group of us.
Oh,
Who
gotcha.
regularly, because not me, but I repeated it several times after it was said initially.
Yeah.
You got the ass for it. As like, get in there, girl. You got the ass for it. Like, give it to him, because like,
Oh,
you know,
yeah,
like,
sure.
because you do have to move your gluteus maximus when you're moving
Oh.
correctly and
Sure, it does.
for footwork.
Yeah,
Because it starts in the feet, comes through the butt, and
Sure.
then out the fists.
sure.
That's what they say all the time, right?
Boxing
I'm
101.
sure.
It's all about the butt.
It's in the middle.
It's all about the butt.
It's the-
Oh, wow, that ass. Yeah.
you got
Dad,
the ass for it. You can ask the last
don't you have
question.
to talk about sponsors?
We don't have
All
any
the
Coors
sponsors.
Yeah.
Of course. Yeah, right?
Could you be?
There's an ad break.
Could you be a trans woman selling Bud Light right
Maybe
now,
I
please?
am.
Yeah, that would
I'm
be
wearing
really
a
helpful.
flannel.
Whoa.
My hair's in a bun.
That's gender. I will not stand for gender
Wow.
stereotypes.
Whoa,
That's-
all right.
Whatever, the girl in the, well, I can't, spoilers.
We already talked
She
about
wears
that.
a flannel sometimes.
You
Maybe I
said that
dress.
Dr. Ben cooks.
Maybe I dress
so.
this way on purpose.
You're saying
Where's-
something.
All
It
right.
helps that you're looking into the camera.
Maybe this is Wayward apparel.
Maybe sponsors. Yeah, thank you for sponsoring this podcast.
Am I one of them?
You can go.
Yeah, I
Yes,
know.
for it.
I'm trying real hard. All right. The last question we asked
Real
our,
hard.
our guest is who should we ask to be on the podcast? Do you have any recommendations from the upper Midwest filmmakers?
Tony
community?
Denman.
Tony Denman.
Oh.
See, and we talked
He's
about
like
him earlier. That'll
obviously
help.
one of my favorite people.
So I can send this to him
He's-
and say, hey, you could talk about your kid show on this show.
yeah,
Your
you
kid
should.
show.
He's honestly really funny.
I've met Tony. I think we're friends on Facebook, so I can easily send him this episode and be like,
Yeah,
that's
I mean
why
he
we
probably
do it this way.
has you blocked, so I'll have to.
Oh.
Ooh,
I'm
dang.
kidding.
Strong point. I always
I can
do
just
like finding
text
that.
you guys and say, hey, do you want to
Yeah.
go on Kyle's podcast?
Logistics are important to the audience, so.
Yeah.
Yes. Show them how the
I can make a
hamburger's
group
made.
chat.
And she's
Was
a
there,
mom.
was there anybody else? Did you want more than one?
No, one's great. If you want to say more than one, we'll let you, obviously.
Well, I have so many connections.
Whoa, popular.
Yeah.
Honestly, if we didn't do this, I feel like I wouldn't have time to sit down and talk with you for
I know, it's
over
kind of
an hour.
nice. It's like the Babysitters Club.
This is the, I want to call it Movie Babysitters Club, and he didn't want me to because of Babysitters Club.
What did I want
Do
to
you
call?
remember you said, no,
Oh,
just Movie Baiters?
You know who you would like? Sorry, I interrupted
No, that's
you.
great.
Ash Webb.
Ash Webb. Huh.
She's cool.
She's great, yeah.
Wait, do you know her?
I have talked to her. You were there for 3
Oh,
out of
yeah.
4 times I have, I'm sure.
Me and her are going to make a funny reel together. I think next week.
One funny realty. Okay, cool.
Well, I just have fun with it, but she's like actually makes funny ones, so I want to make one with her. She'd be fun.
We will.
She has a really cool job too,
She is a professional writer. I talked to
Yeah.
her about it the first time I talked to her, and was
and
like,
she can
oh.
sing.
I didn't know, but now I'm glad to. This could be more
She
of a singing
can do.
podcast.
Sorry, I won't.
She's
keep
a
going.
triple threat. She can be funny. She can
She
sing.
can act. She can sing. She can write.
Those are the 3 things.
That's it. I think that's all she wrote. You should
Yeah.
she should come on here. Or Kelly Bliss. I mean, she's thebomb.com.
You did
Oh,
3
.com.
recommendations.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's great. Well, I think we had a great debate and a lovely interview with Chelsie Knight. Catch us next time. Bye-bye. Thank you for listening. For more JK Productions, find us on Instagram at JK Productions Team and on Facebook, JK Productions MN. Join us next time for another debate.